Hi, I'm Doug with SkyLift Hardware. I want to make sure when we show you these videos and helpful tips, you always consult with your local building jurisdiction regarding your codes in your areas that apply to your region or your specific location. This is just a general overview. This is not to say specifically how you might build your project, but always consult with local officials, engineers, in your site planning, architects, design professionals. Do your due diligence. We're just going to show you a few helpful tips that might help you in your planning. Thank you so much. So again, as we said, it's really about the beam size. This happens to be what we call a 4x6 cedar beam. It actually measures 3.5 by 5.5, but in the industry we call it 4x6. It's cedar. Cedar's not as strong as some of your other species of wood, but for example, a 4x6 beam, because it's 4x6, will typically span 6 feet without deflection or sagging over time. A 4x8 will span 8 feet with no problem. A 4x10, 10 feet. 4x12, 12 feet. 4x6 will span 6 feet. 4x8 will span 8 feet. Sometimes it can span further, but you have to check with the species of wood and if there's any snow load conditions in your area or other conditions that might affect the span rating of your lumber. Always check the span rating of your lumber and the size you're using. You don't want to undersize lumber, it will sag over time. Another thing that you want to consider when you're figuring the spans on your project is the rafters. And rafters also have a certain span. 2x6, if you're spanning, how far will a 2x6 span? Depends on the species of lumber you're using. Check with your local building professionals and what they might use. 2x8 span further. 2x10s, 2x12s, and then also how far apart you space these. Are they 16-inch on center, 24-inch on center? Are you building it wider? Depending on your design and the look that you want, make sure that you size your lumber properly.